In this video, I want to share with you how I stop procrastinating when I feel awful. But I promise you, if you don't implement what's in this video, you will continue to procrastinate and that will actually make you feel worse. And so you can go ahead, listen to this video and implement what I have to say. But a little about me first. I'm Anthony, and procrastination was always the biggest struggle in my life. It felt like going against a brick wall every single day. And all that is to say, I hated it. I felt awful. I felt guilty and ashamed just because I couldn't do simple tasks. But fast forward to today, I spent 2 years fighting and learning about procrastination. And so I'm in the best shape I've ever been. And I even help other people stop procrastinating. I know what I'm talking about here. And I'll give you a story from my personal life. I got sick earlier this week. And at first, I tried to push myself as hard as I was pushing myself before. Except that you can't really push yourself when you only have half of the energy that you usually have. It felt like I couldn't even do anything, really. And on that day, I ended up watching 4 hours straight of YouTube, watching 2 movies as well. Compare that to my usual day, I actually felt very bad. I felt like I did awful. But then the next day, I heard this quote, which I need you to ingrain into your head. Don't let sickness be an excuse to fall into old habits again. I heard that and immediately I understood what it was saying. It's saying that you can feel bad right now. This applies to anything, not even just sickness. You could be stressed out. You could even be lacking sleep. Like any of these awful feelings. Like you could just feel awful in general, mentally or physically. But that's not an excuse to procrastinate. That's not an excuse to not follow after your dreams, your ambitions, your goals. Because guess what? If you are not consistent in this period where you feel bad, then you will break up your habits. And even if you don't have habits, then it's going to be harder for you to get out of the bad ones. Because procrastination is a habit. All of those times that you've procrastinated, it just means that it's going to be harder and harder for you every single time that you do it for you to eventually stop. So a big thing here is to realize that consistency is actually more important when you're feeling bad than pushing yourself. Because you can't push yourself. Here, consistency genuinely means that you do something as simply and as easily as possible. And I'll give you an example from me. So after that first day where I realized that consistency is what I need to aim for, I ended up just doing 1 push-up every single day for the next 3 days until I recovered. And I tell you, you might make fun of it. You might think it's funny. Only 1 push-up a day. But if I didn't do 1 push-up a day, it would have been 0. But because I did that 1, I got back to working out again just recently. And it was easy for me. Usually I remember back even a year ago, I would get sick and it would completely throw me out of it. I would be awful for the next 2 weeks until I try to get back to where I was. You can actually stay where you used to be or even get better than you used to be by focusing on consistency in this period. Because consistency is like the foundation of a house. You can't build up a house, you can't build a mansion if the foundation isn't there. We're building the foundation first with consistency before we push ourselves to build the rest of the house. Here, I need you to realize you can go easy on this. You don't need to push yourself when you already feel bad. Because if you've tried to push yourself before, right? You have tried to push yourself when you feel bad, and yet you're still procrastinating. You see where I'm going with this, right? You need to understand that consistency comes before full-on effort. Once you become consistent, it'll be so much easier for you to stop procrastinating. And if you're interested in my personal help with this, I do procrastination coaching. If you want to shortcut the 2 years that I spent into 2 weeks for you, then you can go ahead and get your free consultation by clicking the link in the description.